morning, Dubai. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. Our top story today, single name passport entry rules have been clarified.
We'll also be giving a sad goodbye to Zomato.
We have puppy predictions again. Debbie the dog has been at it, and we're not really sure if we trust her predictions anymore.
We do. We have full faith in her. She's a puppy doing her best. Casey and I will both agree she got some right, some wrong, but stay tuned for today's predictions. I'm also talking about the ADNOC Abu Dhabi Marathon.
And stay tuned because later on in the show, we're going to join by Abba Lobo, who creates the most relatable viral content in Dubai, and we're going to get the stories behind the stories. We're super excited for that. But before we get into it, it is Friday, end of November, which means only one thing. Sales.
Woo!
Shopping. Black Friday has started. Maybe it's Blue Friday, maybe it's red, maybe it's pink. I don't even understand.
We have yellow, we have black,
we have white, red, blue, orange, maroon, mauve, purple,
whatever
okra,
it is. We will take the color, we will take the percentages,
brown.
we'll take the sales, we'll take the offers, we'll take it all.
Black Friday has become this very confusing thing.
Why? Because you don't know which Friday it falls on?
You don't know. For the last week, have you guys been inundated with ads for 30% off, up to 80% off?
Yeah.
And it's like, but I thought it's on this one day.
Yeah.
So then am I meant to shop yesterday?
Yeah.
Or am I like, oh, you're telling me it's 30% off on Thursday, and then will everything be gone by Friday? Or the sales, do they get better on this Friday?
Yeah, I mean, like, for example...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Like, it is confusing. So, 11/11 sales, you would think it falls on 11/11, like you would expect it to, but it goes on 12/11, 10/11, 13/11, and you're just like, what is going on? Like, when are the sales stopping? And then you have, like, the Singles Day sales. You have, like, I just don't understand. Like, the Single Day sales are sometimes not even close to Valentine's Day. It's all the way in November. So, it's like, what is the relation? You don't understand it, but you don't even care to understand it. You just want the sale.
It's like they don't even care about us. It's like they're just trying to capitalize on our greed.
You know, it's so funny. I saw this one meme. It's like sales in Dubai. So the before price is 50 and the after price is 60.
I don't know about you, but I struggle to do well in sales. I buy things I don't need. I buy random presents for people that they don't need.
Yeah. It's like buy one, get 3 free, and it's just like, okay, you hoard on everything. You hoard during these sales, and you don't need half of them later on, and you give them away as gifts, and it's not even like sometimes the best gifts, but you just got them on sale, so you feel good about it.
So you can expect perfumes and hair dryers and things coming your way from Simmer and I, because we're going to...
Bath and Body Works is like go-to
sales.
when it comes to sales and gifts. Christmas, Bath and Body Works. National Day, Bath and Body Works. Birthdays, Bath and Body Works.
Valentine's Day,
Bath and Body Works.
Mother's Day,
Bath and Body Works.
Simran's birthday,
Bath and no.
Bestie at work day.
I would probably get you like a keychain with like best, and then you'd get half the keychain.
We got far enough. Anyway, you can shop in store because, as you know, the big sales are happening in Dubai.
Oh,
the big sales. We nearly got there. The big sales are happening in Dubai, spread across 3 days as well. So whether you want to shop online or in store, you can do that. But let's jump into our top story. Single name passport entry rules have been clarified. So there's been some uncertainty regarding Indian travellers coming to Dubai with a single name on their passport. And now the official Indian consulate has issued clear guidelines to set the record straight.
So the guidelines state that visa issued with more than one name passenger has a father's family name mentioned in the second page is accepted and passenger eligible for visa on arrival if the father's or family's name mentioned in the second page is accepted.
So the following information follows a rule that came in on November 21, which said that passengers with visit visas or visas on arrival should have both their first and last names on their passport. By the way, do not panic if you're a resident here. The rules are only applicable to those traveling on visit visas or temporary arrival visas. So UAE resident card holders were not affected by this single name passport change.
Exactly. It's a tricky one. Like, a lot of people don't, you know, in India, it's become a sort of thing that people don't want to have a last name because either whatever issues it may be, or it's like a trend, or be it that you don't want to be associated to your family name or your religion, whatever it may be. Like, you just want a first name and only be known by the first. Yeah, because I mean, there are, of course, all over the world, there are people like that, you know, who just become like atheists and they don't want to be associated with a certain religion which your last name comes with, right? So you just make it your first name, and with that now it's become maybe an identity issue of sort, not like identity crisis issue, no, not in that sense, but like for visa controls and passport controls.
So were people, that's what I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask, is it normal? Because this is just for Indian travelers, by the way, non-resident holders, Indian passengers coming to Dubai or coming to the UAE. I wanted to ask, how common is just a single name? Like, is there a lot of Madonnas running around?
Madonnas. There is one major celebrity called Urfi Javed. So she goes by her first name Urfi, and she apparently is not allowed to travel to the UAE because of like her passport situation, which only has Urfi on her passport. And I mean, it's see, we have one of the like highest populated countries in the world.
So surely one name is even trickier to find someone in the phone book. Could you imagine?
Casey. It's like, oh, which Casey is the Casey I want to get in touch with?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why are people trying to kind of like broaden the scope for the ability to find them?
I mean, that comes with the whole, there's so many reasons, right? You might just want to be known by your first name or one name, or you want to change your name altogether. And that basically one of the major associations that I know is the fact that you don't want to be really like known for any religion in specific.
Okay, so people have just removed their names and it's become a wider issue in that it's tricky for visas. So they tried to introduce this rule that said one name only, but now they're clarifying that there are different, there's certain criteria that you might be able to get into the country if you still have that one name, which is what these new rules clarified.
Exactly. And now we move on to our second story. It's very, very sad. So a Dubai resident shares a nostalgic goodbye for Zomato UAE. So you know what the wise say, count your blessings and not your problems. And often we look at the glass half empty with delivery apps complaining about their orders, complaining about the delivery times, the quality of food, compensation arrangements, customer support, the app interface, and so on. But although complaints are voiced in a matter of seconds, seldom do customers take the time to express their appreciation or gratitude. And it's the end of an era with Zomato UAE concluding its food delivery services for good. And post the bitter news, Sarah Rizvi, who is a Dubai resident, shared a sweet message bidding Zomato's food delivery service a farewell.
Before we get into what her message said, that is all so true. We are so quick to complain about the services that we use daily, the services that, whether or not it's like Facebook or Instagram that we don't pay for, or maybe it's a service that we're paying like a 5 dirham delivery charge, we forget how convenient they've made our lives and the people behind them who make our lives better. So 100% agree with that. However, Sarah said it better than us, and her message read, "It's your last day to deliver food to us. We have had a love-hate relationship, but here's why I'm going to miss you and your delivery app."
Oh, keep the buckets and tissues ready.
She goes on to say, it's so true, all the times I got home tired from work and didn't want to step into the kitchen, you came to my rescue. True, Sarah. All of the times we were home watching TV and suddenly craved something,
you came to my rescue. Oh my God, it's like a love letter.
All of the times we had parties, get-togethers, and we ran short on food, you came to our rescue. All of the times we needed a birthday cake to be delivered at a hotel, restaurant, or party, you came to our rescue. Sarah, you got this spot on. All of the times we had surprise friends with thank you and congratulations cupcakes, you came to our rescue.
Oh my God. And she also continued, all the times a friend needed some cheering up with his or her favorite food,
you came to our rescue.
And all the times we wanted to celebrate someone or something, all the times it rained and we craved chai and pakore, you came to our rescue. And then she said, it's been real from a regular daily customer of yours, and signed it off with her name. And it was just so touching.
So true.
You know that movie, 10 Things I Hate About You?
I gave you that vibes.
Totally. When you're
I hate the way you love me. I hate the way you always say nice things in the morning. Yeah. But it's so spot on, because constantly, I'm gonna be the first to admit it. If I get a coffee, if I've ordered a coffee and it's spilt everywhere, and I'll be angry, I'll send a little message, and I'll expect a free coffee back. The delivery services are always on the defensive because they're always getting our negative comments. We never say nice things. We should. And like Sarah's message is such a strong All of the little things that make our lives,
reminders.
coming home from work after a long night, when you need quick cupcakes to congratulate someone because you forgot to do something, they are there for a minimal fee.
100%. These little sweet messages that people put out really add that positivity and that atmosphere of positivity and make you want to really show your appreciation as well, because like we said, we just complain. When have we ever dropped a message saying thank you for everything? The food was great, the restaurant was great, the driver delivered on time. You don't do that because you just take it for granted that it's meant to be like this, right?
Yeah.
You just don't take the time to appreciate all the hard work that's gone on behind it.
It's like when WhatsApp goes down and everyone freaks out and everyone gives out, and everyone has a point. But at the same time, it's a phenomenal free service that means I can connect with my family all around the world in a nanosecond. And I just take that for granted.
You know what? This just makes you think life is so unpredictable, and I want to thank you for being you. So I don't thank you enough. And you're amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Simran. I appreciate that. I really do.
You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing.
Is this your Oprah moment? You're amazing. You're amazing.
No, but I feel like the story is just like a reminder too.
It's sweet.
Gratitude.
I didn't mean to go into the tech giants because obviously they make loads of money out of our service, but so they're doing fine.
And they're spying on us.
They're doing absolutely fine. But it is a great reminder for all of the little things that these companies do for us.
You want to say thanks back?
I said thank you very quietly.
I didn't hear it.
I said it very quietly.
Okay, I thought it was going to be like a very cute moment.
I can't, it's like the vibing thing. I can't do the cute on the show.
Why? Try.
Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And thank you even more so to my co-host Simran. She turns up every day. She looks amazing. She's well prepared. She knows her stories and she smashes it.
Oh my God. I'm going to screen record this for certain times of the year to remind Casey, like, you said it, not me, girl. You said it, not me.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say it doesn't count when you ask for it. Okay, let's jump into our next stories. Puppy predictions with Debbie the dog. Simran's facial expressions are the best. Okay. It is World Cup. Someone was asking, are we going to be talking about the World Cup today? Of course we're talking about the World Cup every day, and it's been another big day for Debbie the dog down at ISD Dubai Sports City. So when she takes a break from her puppy predictions, she's watching every single match at the huge family-friendly World Cup fan zone. She loves those high-definition 4K TVs.
She loves them.
She loves them. She really does.
Just sits there looking up, wagging her tail.
She's just loving it. She loves the natural grass football pitch. She loves the kids' fun. She loves all the bands that are having it. And that's 75 dirham, by the way, if you go to ISD Sports City, and they give you 100 dirham back in drinks vouchers. So 75 entry, you get 100 back, which is amazing. And we want to look at today. So of course, today is a big day for football. Everyone has their eyes on the kickoff at 2 p.m., which is Wales-Iran. Big match coming up. Qatar-Senegal. We're looking at Netherlands-Ecuador and England-USA. Now, before we get into what we think, let's see what Debbie thinks.
Come on, Debbie. You got this, girl. It's a girl, right?
Okay, so she's going Iran.
Iran.
Questionable, Debbie. Oh. She is going Senegal, Ecuador. She's going Senegal. Okay, fair enough. Netherlands, Ecuador. She's going Ecuador. Interesting choices.
Was Senegal, Qatar?
Oh, Senegal, Qatar.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, draw. She's chosen draw.
She's going draw. England, USA.
Okay.
English fans, what do we think about Debbie's prediction today? She's going a draw. She predicted a couple right so far. She's not been doing that well, but she got some upsets. She's predicting the upsets.
So you know what? This is how it works with Debbie. She predicts the ones who are gonna lose. Have we ever seen it like that? Maybe there was a
But she got Japan, Germany right.
Maybe there was a miscommunication post those matches.
Debbie?
Okay.
Debbie, are you live on feed at ISD? She's tired. She was up late last night watching Portugal, Ghana. Sorry, my bad, by the way. It's Qatar, Senegal obviously playing today, and Debbie thinks that the host nation is not going to win. She thinks Senegal is going to win.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Maybe it's like, lost in translation with Debbie, you know what? That might be the case. Always go with the opposite of what she chooses.
Maybe she's choosing the loser. She was told at the beginning, pick the winners, make good content for us. She's on our feed yesterday, 100,000 views for her choice of Japan over...
See, poor thing, we don't know what language her owner speaks to her in. Maybe it's not English.
She's a Spanish dog.
Oh, there you go. Maybe she was given the instructions in English. Did you tell her this in Spanish?
See, I tell you. If you're watching on Instagram, if you guys know, you're behind the scenes, so you cannot see the actual predictions, but they go up on our main show. So Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Instagram, if you want to see Debbie's predictions every morning, please jump onto our main show. But that is our World Cup predictions for today. Match is kicking off at 2 p.m. Wales, Iran. So if I was the Welsh contingent, they'll be out in forces, because we actually shared one of their videos, their fan videos 2 days ago. They went wild for their draw, so no doubt they're going to go big again. Qatar, Senegal, the host nation, is kicking off at 5 p.m. Netherlands, Ecuador at 8, and no doubt the city is going to be packed. I hear you cannot get a table at the fan zones for England USA at 11 p.m. tonight. Places are booked out, so if you cannot, if you are planning to go, make those calls quick. Debbie's going to be down at IST Fan Zone, so we'd recommend you join her.
Debbie. And then you can question her whatever, doubts you have about her predictions. But we'll move on to our next story. Tour the capital with the new ADNOC Abu Dhabi Marathon race route. So Lovin Abu Dhabi is a proud media partner of this awesome event designed for the community, by the community, and super excited to be involved in this year's event. And the 4th edition of the ADNOC Abu Dhabi Marathon is back, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. And this year's race route will take runners on a journey through the UAE's capital on December 17th. Save the date.
Just in time for the holidays, the ADNOC Abu Dhabi Marathon 2022 offers race distances for everyone. So if you're looking to run a shorter distance, do not get freaked out by the term marathon. You can sign up for 2.5 fun run, a 5K or a 10K, or you can split the marathon with a friend and enter the 2-person relay team. All participants will receive a unique Nike running shirt, which you can always rep afterwards. You get a medal as well as photos to commemorate your achievements.
And to help you get the start line, ADNOC is offering free weekly training sessions led by their official coaches, not our official coaches. Our official coaches are me, and I'm not going to be there. But sessions run across Abu Dhabi and Al Ain on the following days. Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. at Zayed Sports City, Abu Dhabi. Thursday, 6:30 at Zayed Sports City, Abu Dhabi. Then Thursday, Al Wadi Park at 6:30, Al Ain. Okay, actually, no, it's not 6:30, it's 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. And then Saturday, 5:30 a.m. at Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, Abu Dhabi. And then Saturday, 5:30 a.m. at Al Tawa Park, Al Ain.
And if you want more details on the timings of those pre-races, do check out ADNOC, AbuDhabiMarathon.com to register and also get more information. And by the way, these events are amazing, and you only really truly experience them if you get out there on the morning of. The weather is perfect. The sense of achievement and accomplishment you'll have just for even joining the 2.5K or the whole way up to the marathon, there's no words to describe it. Like, it's just these great, energetic, fun-filled community mornings. So register now to be part of that big country community event.
Exactly. And if you're not doing it for all the reasons Casey said, then do it for the free t-shirts.
There you go.
Because that's what Anil Lobo would do it for. And speaking of which,
we are going to be joined by the man who makes the most relatable video content in Dubai. He's going to be with us right after this.
Oh my gosh, someone on Instagram.
Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. If you have access to social media, chances are you have seen the viral and unbelievably relatable content created by this man about Dubai. Welcome to the show, Adil Lobo. Thank you so much for joining us.
God, I want TV. Sorry, just overwhelmed. Thank you so much for calling me. It's a big honor and pleasure to be here. Yeah. Thank you so much.
No, it's an honor for us because you've been the hardest man to get on the show since I think Jason Derulo.
Oh damn! So I don't know. I just feel, to be true to you all, I just feel that the names that have been on this seat are really big, and I've not done anything that worthy to be on such a great show. And your studio is such, like, I'm like, wow.
You make us laugh every day. Do you know that?
I try my best. I just try every day to do what I do. And I'm just grateful that people like it, and yeah, that's it. That's how I try to keep it.
That's amazing that you see it as
and if y'all are the host, I see, not every day obviously, but most of the times when I see your content, I really feel really happy to see y'all, and now seeing y'all live, it's wow for me also at the same time. So
but this is about you. So can you tell people, in case they don't know, in case they haven't seen at the Annie Lobo on Instagram, on TikTok, tell people, what do you do?
I try to make content which is funny, only funny. There's no hidden messages, there's no hidden agendas, nothing. It's just like I have a passion for acting. I like performing. I like creating stuff. And with Instagram, it's just a game of 7 seconds. Right? I've been making content from a long time for 10, 20 minutes and all that. So for me, it's easier to make a 7-second video. It's like I can just do it any time. So just the love that I have, and I just try to make a little fun video. And the entire, if you have to ask me what's my niche or something like that, it would just be like when I stepped in Dubai, I also had some set of mindset over here. I also struggled, and I'm quite sure everyone struggles. So whenever I make content, I just want to, the only message I want to say is that if you are facing the same thing, just remember everyone is facing it. So just laugh it off and don't take it seriously. Don't worry about anything. Just move it. That's it. That's it. Don't take anything else from my content. That's what I would want to say, because humor is, two-way. You can laugh and then you can get offended.
Yeah.
So, which like a lot of people, get the brunt of it. So the only thing is, I just try to make like to showcase something which makes people a little bit smirk and get a smile on their face. That's it. That's it.
I mean, we know about the backlash more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, not that we get a lot of it, but with you, like normal people like us, we laugh at your content. It's amazing. But then the whole content creating community, they see it and they're like, oh my God, why did I not think of that? So you have leveled up the game in terms of just content creating, relatable content, all of that. So you were talking about you starting off with like long videos.
Yep.
How did this whole thing start for you?
It started like in 2009 when I was doing theater for college and school, and then started liking it and then kept writing. I was really bad at it, really bad, but I loved it. I loved being on the stage. So I did theater when I had just one line and the play was around 1.5 hours. And I was just saying that one line, and I would just love just being like in this after 5 years, I've been in a set where there are lights. So I'm just very, I don't know, I just feel grateful at the same time. But that's where it started, just liking. And then I kept trying, kept failing. And then you understand, the more you try, you understand how it is to be done. I really feel that social media has, it's like a game. You play it, you understand the game and then play it. Or else you just enjoy. And I'm doing the second part. I'm just trying to enjoy and take it chill. No hidden agendas, nothing. Just enjoy. And it was all from 2009 and 2015. I think the whole internet boom came up where people were just creating content left, right, and center on 2 apps. One was Vimeo and YouTube. I was doing it on YouTube, and then 4 years creating over there. Then Instagram, TikTok comes in, and then again another. Content creation just took another step of 3 videos per day, and now through Instagram recently with again short form content. So I've been doing content creation from 12 years, if you have to say content creation. I'm not saying social media, but yeah, content creation, writing, acting, performing. It's been 12 years.
So I think you came into, I guess, like my periphery or our periphery probably around COVID time. I'm not really sure. Or like
this year
Just a
beginning
year.
actually.
I think
Just a
6
year.
months back.
Oh, sorry. Well, when was the first? When was the first video that you created that
For
kind of
Dubai?
got for Dubai that got
For
a lot of
Dubai.
attention in the city?
For Dubai on my page just 6 months back. Right?
Oh.
That's what. That's the
It feels like he's been in the scene for
long time. I know. I get it a lot. I've been in Dubai actually for just a year. Like last
wow.
year, this time I just got my job with Rhino Tours, but it was
He
just
has
a
us
year.
figured out better than we have ourselves.
No, it's
figured
just
out.
that you see people. I mean, everybody who comes new, they can see it upfront. It's just there.
How do you think, if you've only been in Dubai for a year, and how do you think you're able to like pinpoint the specific things that people find so relatable?
I just feel because of that history of experience of observing and acting for 12 years, I think it comes easier to me. I'm not boasting or something, but it's just that, I mean, I've been writing so much and, trying to get content from people from past 12 years. So now it's just there. When you step in the city, you just get it. You see things just happen.
We're so readable. We're so easy.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know. For me, it's easy. It's not that like I'm like observing with spectacles and seeing what you all are doing or something. It's just that it just comes. And I've been used to writing it or thinking about it, or like for an actor, like I'm not an actor, but I've done theatre. So our whole thing was to observe people, see what's there and get something out of it. And that's now like, it's 12 years, if you do something, then it's just imbibed in you, that you're just looking at people unintentionally. So that's, I think, the reason why from 6 months, whatever I've put up, it's done good. And it's great, apparently. So that's really, fortunately, I'm in your show, so I think it's wonderful. It's not even great. It's amazing.
Yeah, of course. Like, in a way, you're gifted, you have the knack for it. So what would you say are some of like the key skills one should have for content creating? Like you said, observing is number one. Yeah. What other skills?
I would say I'm not gifted. If I was gifted, I was...
you've picked it up over
Yeah,
years.
it's something that it takes time. It takes time. It takes a lot of time if you're not gifted. That's my case. But I think more than anything, social media, it looks great. It looks like wow. But at the same time, I've seen a lot of people, social media is like a phase. There's a time when some people do good, and then there'll be some other time when some other person will do better than you. So I really feel that if you're like a content creator in social media, you should just take it chill and enjoy whatever you're making, because one day you will come up, other day you will surely come down. But the whole idea, if you enjoy, is you would want to create amazing content and just love doing it. So for me, yes, it is observation. Obviously, it can't be without observation. Second thing would be, obviously, keep creating for fun and love. That's it. And that has worked for me, and I hope if people want to be content creators, work for them as well at the same time.
That's really solid advice for content creators. And what would you say is your favorite video that you've made about Dubai? Like, what do you think has really touched the audience?
I really loved that one video which I made for Expo. When it ended, I think you all had shared. And,
oh my God.
That was my favorite.
That's where we really,
that's where everyone...
Talk me through it again.
It's the video wherein Expo had just finished. And I was like, we have to make something, because I was seeing everyone crying about Expo. And it was a wonderful event. It was great. And oh my God, the best thing happened, I think, for me as well, and for the whole of Dubai and people. So I was like, what to do? And I would just see people cry, like, oh, it's getting over, it's getting over, it's getting... I was like, let's do something. So I remember me and my colleague, Suchita, who's the videographer, we thought, let's go out, let's see what's happening. And the first shot, which is also part of the video, is the Expo board, which is there on the road, on Sheikh Zayed Road, which I know everyone has seen. So I was like, oh shit. And then we're going, and I just immediately take, and I'm like, that's the first shot.
I remember. As soon as you did that face, I remember.
The whole thing was not planned. It was just like, oh my God, okay, I just took out the camera.
The LED screens reminding the song, that was...
It was that whole one day was like I could just see people cry in the office as well where I work. Everyone is like, Expo is going. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then we went. The entire script was not planned. Then we went to Dubai Mall, and I remember it was very hot or something, and I had a splitting headache. I and my camera, both of us had like a very bad headache, and we wanted to wrap it up, but the whole Dubai Mall is very big. So you're just walking, and then Then I see this waterfall, and I remember, oh yeah, this is the same. And then I think this is the end of the shot, and then there was these guys were cleaning it, and I was like, just go and all. And I literally slipped and hit that thing, and it's there in the video. We went to a grocery store. We never knew there's a grocery store over there. We went, and then I was like, I wanted that German pit balls. So I was like, where can I get it? I was like, I'll go to some store and wear those, the angry balls that you use that.
Yeah.
But I could not find that. So then we went to a grocery store because we are hungry. We go over there and I was like, there are oranges of yellow and orange and all that. Like, this is best. Then I went over there, grabbed it, and I was like, just take. And I was just like, there's a lot of consciousness because a lot of people are watching you and seeing. So I was like, just take it quickly. I'll do it fast. Just take it. And it was whatever came to my mind, I just did it. And it did really well. I think a lot of people loved it. It didn't do well on our page, but it did well on everyone's pages. So that is...
we tag you.
Yeah, you all did. And even Chris Fade's show, that's where it like came really up.
Wow.
So that was
that was ours.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was like that video didn't take effort at all. It was just like headache was there, and just we made it for the sake of making it. So it was just fun. That's the thing. I just made it for fun, and that's why there are a lot of other videos which I really like. Again, it's because of fun and all, but this particular video had a lot of hard work. Especially when I remember that we had like a splitting headache. Like, just wanted the video to go and just go and lie on the desk or whatever because it was really bad. But it was fun. So yeah, this was my top video, I think, for me. Yeah,
I want to get to asking about like complications that you may have faced with clients in terms of pays and barters and all that. But I also want to ask like, what kind of videos go viral? Like tend to go viral more, like candid, unplanned ones, or ones that are really scripted? Like it's random.
Don't know, man. If you want
and also, how is the algorithm on TikTok and Instagram right now?
You are trying to take all the secrets out.
We already have the secrets. What are you saying?
No, I think if I really feel that if you try to make a video, like you try to make a video for its virality, it will never happen at all. Especially if, like for y'all it might because y'all are a bigger channel and there are more audience to watch. So, but if you have to take a smaller channel like mine and then you're trying to do a viral content, it's never going to happen. So again, it's just whatever you do, if the people like it, there can't be spontaneity in a viral video. There's somewhere you have to script it out. Otherwise, if it's too spontaneous, it is just a one-off. But if you really want, something which keeps going, then you need to have it scripted a little bit. But yeah, trying to keep it like, at the end of the day, the video should look as natural as possible. People should not even think that you are acting, but you are, which many people have said, you don't feel like you're acting. But yeah, I'm still acting. It's just acting. But yeah, to keep it as natural in the camera so people relate to it more. They feel, at least for me, I don't know, it depends on different content. I'm not a beauty creator, so I do not know what they might do. But if you're doing like comedy content or something entertaining, something for the people to relate to, I really feel it should, people should feel it very natural. Because camera is very, very clear. If you're trying to be fake or you're trying to be something which you aren't, then it's very much visible. You don't need to tell. So yeah, I just try to keep it as natural as possible and enjoy it. And if people like it, it becomes viral. If not, then no worries.
Simran's here taking notes.
I know. There's a book hidden below that desk.
We really don't have that much time. So I know I have one more question. Cool. I know you do too. Very quickly, you mentioned before you make your content to put smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's very, 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 very funny. But as you know, the internet sometimes has people's comments. People don't always get the joke.
Yeah.
So do you get that on your page or
very rarely.
Very rarely.
I just feel surprisingly very, very rarely. But if you see, I try to interact with every comment that comes in. Every comment you will find a laughing emoji because I like to interact. Like I just want to see what their reaction is. At the same time, I see the negative ones also. I don't give any comment. Not because I do not, but see, I respect everyone's opinion. I can't be like a content creator where like I'm doing good things and negative stuff is not, I'm just trying to avoid it. You can't avoid anything on social media. But the thing is, if you get the joke, I will comment and I will say, yeah, great, good. But if you do not get it, it's okay. It's your opinion. I'll keep it there. I'll not delete it. Good. It's okay. It's good to have discussion. It's good to, not like say, okay, you know, you are this, that because you didn't understand my content. It's okay. It's okay. So I let the comments be, but at the same time, I learn from them as well. Like, okay, some people don't understand the joke, then you have to change it and try to make it more. But right now, I think from as I said, after observing what comments are coming, for the past 3 months, I've not at all got any negative comment or anybody coming slashing me anywhere. So that's something that, I think I've learned over the way how to make a content which is not that lethal for anyone.
Well, I think it goes to show how positive your content is.
Yeah, just trying to be positive.
But just want to ask, like, the complications you may have faced with...
There are a lot of complications which I would not like to share on camera. Yes, but we could discuss like later on or whenever. But there are a lot of complications. The one which I could say is coming up with the content every day. It will get toxic, or it will get, it will hit your mental health if you are in content creation. Like if you see my content, I try to make 2 videos per day. For a normal person, it will be really hectic. Like if you try to do it for at least like 6 months back, I started. From 6 months to now, it's been 6 months. So from 6 months, I'm putting two videos every day.
Wow.
It feels like there is, which I also faced in a phase when, you feel really, oh my God, what's happening? Like you're just stuck with the Instagram and TikTok and you're just like doing that for 6-7 hours just to find what to do. But then again, over the years, I realized that this is also not a, then there's a phase wherein you feel that you're just doing for the sake of doing. There's no fun left. So for that, when you're facing that, which every content creator will face someday because of the competition that is there, because you want to be relevant, I would only say the only way out is to work on your mental health and your body. Like do something which really takes you out of that. Like like for example, for your work, I'm quite sure you might relate with this. Like you're working on something, you go home, you're still thinking about work. You're still thinking about that incident that happened. You're watching a match, you're eating food, you're still thinking about it. So there should be something which you're doing which really takes, you're not able to think about it. Like working out for me, I don't work out every day or something, you can see me. But I try to work out, especially on days where this is getting too much. Then when you work, I think workout is the only thing wherein the pain is so much that you cannot think of anything else. So that working out, reading a book, I think has helped me. Like I've been trying to read every day. When you read a book, you really understand, okay, there are a lot of thoughts coming in and out, and then you're literally trying to focus. So this literally, working out on your mind, working on your body, literally, at least for a content creator, I think it's a must to just get out of it and then remember why you started and enjoy the entire spectrum of content creation. This is the only thing I can share on camera, that it becomes too much. It becomes too much. Social media is too much, and the way it's growing, it's going to be a lifestyle for everyone. It's going to be like an ID for everyone in the coming future. So everyone is going to face that problem. And then the only way out, I think, would be mental health and reading a book or whatever, and the body. Work on the body.
Speaking of going back to remembering why you do it. So earlier in the show, I don't know if you heard, but we were saying this girl had written this really nice letter to Zomato to say thank you, because no one ever says thank you to the big companies. You make this amazing content and everyone laughs and everyone loves it, but no one actually says thank you. So we think you're amazing. We love your content. It's so relatable. It's spot on every single time. So we really appreciate your time, and also not just your time today, but just like for making the funny videos about Dubai, like they're class. So thank you so much for that content.
Means a lot.
And thank you so much for coming.
Especially like for me, as I said, it's a year that I've been here and getting appreciation from not only the people from my own country, but like Dubai, you get an opportunity to interact with everyone around the world, and getting the love from a lot of countries, I could say, is something different. I think it's just like, I feel like it's a blessing, and I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone out there. Thank you.
And last question. So, where do you actually stay? Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman?
Dubai. It's like, I say, apparently my office is a little bit nearby to your office. It's at Al Qudra. It's a little bit near. It's 30 minutes, but I feel it's near.
Dubai terms. In production city terms, it's near. All right, that is all we have time for. Thank you so much, the Annie Lobo, for joining us in the studio today. Goodbye from me.
Happy weekend. Bye.
Wow. Great.